The art of dealing with toxic people, a savage guide to killing them with kindness. Ever had that coworker who thinks they're the main character in everyone's story? Or that friend who treats you like their personal ATM? Yeah, we're talking about those people today. You know exactly who I'm talking about. The ones who've mastered the art of passive-aggressive behavior, dropping those friendly bombs like, "Oh, you can totally afford to buy lunch for everyone, right?" Translation: I'm gonna milk you dry. But here's the tea. These workplace predators aren't equal opportunity harassers. They're like sharks. They smell weakness in the water and carefully choose who they're gonna mess with. Pro life hack number 1. When they hit you with that, "Hey, you're buying lunch today, right?" Don't get mad. Don't get even. Get creative. Instead of spending $20 on their entitled lunch, donate it to charity and say with the brightest smile, "Sorry, I just donated my lunch money to save puppies." Watch their face malfunction. It's priceless. Remember, the best weapon against these people isn't anger or confrontation. It's that sweet, slightly unhinged smile that says, "I see your game, and I'm not playing it." 1. Why some people get picked on, and how to stop being a target. Let's spill some truth tea here, folks. While relationships can be amazing and beautiful, we need to talk about the dark side. You've seen them in action. Those quiet little mice who suddenly get a promotion and transform into full-blown dragons overnight. Spoiler alert, that promotion wasn't a license to be a jerk. These workplace terrorists have a special talent: dumping their work on others, getting mad when you don't do their job fast enough, acting like they're the CEO's long-lost child. But here's the thing. They're not playing everyone. They're playing specific targets. Think about it like this. A lion doesn't pick fights with a porcupine, right? Because, ouch. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes we accidentally put up a bully me sign on our backs. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine a restaurant server who's not just polite, but practically breakdancing for tips. Normal customers, they get uncomfortable. But toxic people, their eyes light up like it's Christmas. They smell weakness like sharks smell blood. And here's the biggest trap people fall into: self-deprecating humor. Listen, I know it works for Netflix comedians, but real life isn't a Netflix special. When you say, "Oh, I'm so stupid," these vultures will swoop in with, "Yeah, your food recommendation is as dumb as you said you were." And the worst part, you can't even get mad because you started the "I'm stupid" joke. Remember this. What works on TV shows is not equal to what works in real life. Save those self-burns for your real friends. The ones who love you, not the ones who will use your words as ammunition. Pro tip: stop giving them free bullets to shoot you with. Your homework? Check if you're over-apologizing, excessive people-pleasing, self-deprecating around the wrong crowd. Time to close those doors. Because sometimes the best defense is not giving them an opening in the first place. 2. How to shut down rude people with a smile that says "try me." Listen up, because this is where it gets juicy. Everyone's like, just get serious and shut them down. But hold up, there's a smoother way to play this game. Think of it like a boxing match. They always start with little jabs to test your defense. These jabs look like, "Oh, since you're at this amazing gathering, you should totally treat everyone to dinner." Translation: time to exploit the newbie. Now, here's where most people mess up. You don't need to get all serious and dramatic. Instead, hit him with that sweet but savage energy. "Ah, but I'm a guest here. Shouldn't you be treating me?" Insert angelic smile here. Watch them malfunction like, "Wait, this target has teeth?" And for my loaded friends out there thinking, "But I can afford it, so maybe I should just pay?" Hold up right there. Here's a better idea. Instead of feeding the entitled, feed the hungry. Instead of paying for manipulation, pay it forward. Want to be generous? Make it your choice. Pro tip for being nice but not a doormat. If you want to treat someone, start with, "Hey, coffee's on me," because you decided, not because someone volunteered your wallet. Remember, the key isn't being mean or nice. It's being firmly gentle, like a velvet-covered steel wall. Sweet enough to be polite, strong enough to make them think twice. 3. Mirror their energy and watch them get confused. Let's talk about those people who get their kicks from playing power games, making others feel small, acting like they own the universe. You know the type. They come in for a handshake like they're doing you a favor, barely touching your hand like it's covered in cooties. And there you are, bowing 90 degrees, using both hands like you're receiving an Oscar, while they just walk away. Time for a revolutionary idea. Match. There. Energy. Here's your new playbook. 1. The handshake game. They give you a lazy shake. Return the favor. No need to grab their hand like it's the last cookie in the jar. 2. The greeting game. They mumble hi. You mumble hi back. They breeze past. You breeze past too. No more bowing like they're royalty. 1. The small talk game. Don't be out here like, OMG, how are you? Let's get lunch. How's your cat? Did you see that weather? When they're giving you K, energy. And here's the fun part. Watch them get shook when you stop being their personal cheerleader. When they suddenly need something. Hey, can you print this report for me? You hit M with that. That's gonna be tough. Sympathetic face. Remember, it's not about being mean. It's about matching frequencies. Why serve filet mignon energy to someone giving you microwave dinner vibes? The golden rule of not being a doormat. Give exactly what you get. No more, no less. Let them marinate in their own sauce. 4. Dealing with silent bullies. Let's spill all the tea about those people who throw shade behind your back. Master the art of subtle disrespect. Give backhanded compliments for breakfast. The classic scenarios, your outfit is different. Translation, I'm judging you but make it subtle. You've been making excuses like it's your job. Getting defensive, their favorite reaction. Playing right into their toxic games. Listen up, the power move. When they go subtle, you go direct. Them, your style is interesting. You, what exactly do you mean by interesting? I'd love to hear more. Keep that eye contact until they malfunction. Instead of, oh, I was running late. The laundry wasn't done. I know it's not the best, but hit them with, could you explain what you mean? I'm not sure I understand your point. That sounds like there's more to it. Watch them. Stutter like a broken record. Backpedal faster than Tour de France. Short circuit like a cheap robot. Remember, don't explain yourself. Make them explain their shade. Keep that unbothered energy on 100. The T is, the moment you make them explain their passive-aggressive comments, they'll be shaking in their fake Gucci slides. Stay toxic-proof. Don't let them dim your shine. 5. The secret sauce of being nice but not a pushover. Okay, let's spill some major tea about people. People are like onions minus the crying part. Layer 1. The outside wrapper. Layer 2. The real deal inside. When you first meet someone, it's all about that wrapper. The designer fits. The perfect smile. The whole Instagram-worthy package. But here's where it gets juicy. The more time you spend with someone, the more you see what's really going on inside. Let me put you onto something. There are people out there with that golden inner world. These queens and kings aren't out here trying to flex on everyone. Instead, they've got something way more valuable. They've got that self-love on lock. They accept themselves. They believe in themselves. They don't need external validation to feel worthy. And let me tell you something wild. The more you get to know these people, you realize, dang, they're nice. But they ain't no doormat. They're like titanium wrapped in velvet. Soft on the outside, solid on the inside. The real glow-up isn't about flashy outfits, showing off, trying to prove yourself. It's about self-respect, zero self-hate, that positive self-talk game. Remember, being nice doesn't mean being weak, and being strong doesn't mean being mean. 6. How to level up your self-worth so no one can look down on you. Hey, let's get real for a second. I know what you're thinking. Another self-help video. But wait, this isn't your typical just believe in yourself nonsense. We're diving deep into some life-changing truth tea. Here's the deal. Most of us have more L's than W's in life. That's just facts. When you're swimming in failures, it's like being stuck in a cold bath. Nobody wants that. But here's the genius hack. Just like how you'd add hot water to that cold bath to make it perfect, we can add small wins to our life to balance out those L's. Now, here's where it gets spicy. As adults, we've got it rough. Kids get praise for picking up a spoon. But us? We need promotions, degrees, and basically a Nobel Prize to feel successful. But I'm about to put you on to something life-changing. It's called self-efficacy, and it's your personal bounce-back superpower. Here's the secret sauce. Instead of chasing big wins, we're going to collect success experiences, and trust me, it's not the same thing. Let me break it down. Big success equals external stuff, e.g. promotions, high test scores. Success experience equals internal vibes, e.g. feeling good about yourself. Here's your new game plan, and it's actually fun. Every night, write down 3 tiny goals for tomorrow. Example, do 1 push-up, jump 10 times. Look in the mirror and say, I'm pretty cool 3 times. The key? Make them so easy you literally can't fail. Here's the tea. Most people be writing novels in their planners. Wake up at 5 a.m., run a marathon, become CEO. And then what happens? Nothing, because they're setting themselves up for failure. Instead, we're playing 4D chess here. Pre-plan your wins. Keep them tiny. Check them off. Celebrate every single one. The magic number? 60 days. That's how long it takes to build the success momentum. And no, 1 push-up won't give you biceps like The Rock, but that's not the point. We're building that confidence muscle. And here's the plot twist. Don't try to rationalize random stuff as wins. Oh, I walked to throw out the trash. That counts, right? No, pre-plan those wins. That's how we keep it real. Remember, this isn't about becoming a gym beast overnight. It's about building that I can do it energy. And once you get that momentum going, unstoppable. So, who's ready to start their villain era in the best way possible? 7. How to live freely without getting played in relationships. Listen up. Let's spill some major tea today. I know there are some real sweethearts out there. Y'all with hearts of gold who are always going above and beyond for others. And let me tell you, that's a superpower in relationships. But here's the thing. Your kindness is like water. And what happens to water without a container? It spills everywhere. So let's talk boundaries, because your kindness needs a container. Here's the deal. Be sweet when it feels right, but don't let anyone trash your dignity, dump their work on you, pressure you into things. Picture the scenario. Who wants to do this report? Crickets in the meeting room. And then there's you, raising your hand like it's on fire. I'll do it. Meanwhile, your brain is screaming, why am I like this? Stop. Even if you could do it blindfolded with one hand tied behind your back, if it's not your responsibility, keep those hands down like they're glued to your chair. Think of it like this. Your life is like a target. First circle, your ride or dies. Second circle, you're cool to hang with crew. Third circle, you're hey how you doing folks. Pro tip, write down who belongs in your inner circle. And if someone there is treating you like a doormat, honey, it's time for some social distancing. Remember this golden rule. You gotta get rid of that janky car before you can get that shiny new ride. In other words, sometimes you need to create space by letting toxic people go before better relationships can come into your life.